And there was like a full magic jar right in the entrance anyway, so I feel kind of stupid. You have to use the Cane of Samaria to make a platform, and that's not something you would think to try, because it's not a very obvious application of the item, but there's actually a little, there's a little telepathy tile, or whatever you want to call it, where I think Zelda tells you that this is what you're supposed to do, to get the Cane of Samaria and make a platform. But still, kind of weird. Oh, jeez. This dungeon loves to make you use magic items now that I think about it. Get on. So we have to use the fire rod on these torches. And I need to think what is the best way to light them all up. Because they don't stay on forever. And the door is tied to whether or not they're on. I think I can make it. And I do. Will the Cane of Bryna work here? Because we need either that or... Oh, it does. Okay. So yeah, that's what the Cane of Bryna does. You've seen it. I demoed it. And actually, I'm pretty sure that it drains magic faster than the magic cape. So what is the Cane of Bryna supposed to be for? Like, nobody's gonna want two items that do essentially the same thing. As much as I talk about having options in Zelda games, this is not quite what I meant. Maybe they think you're supposed to find the Cane of Bryna first, but... Oh my goodness, I did not know you could... Oh jeez. Oh my goodness. You know, I was wondering if I should even do the floor tile room, but you know, this is one of those rooms where I actually think you should have the door close on your way in, and not just like let you hide in the doorway like that. We pay our respects to the Space Invader and collect absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Let me check the map. Maybe there's a bomb wall. That room is pointless anyways, you guys. Well, maybe they knew it was so easy, so they just made it a completely pointless room. Fantastic. That's just what I wanted to see from these guys. I also think it's interesting that the final dungeon uses the same tile set as the caves. Oh, good. And it also has chain chomps. So yeah, if you thought Link's Awakening stole from basically every other video game ever, I need a key. And ow, that's a lot of damage. You just push this block, right? Yeah, good, you do. I did not expect chain chomps to do that much damage, so maybe I should go and get blue medicine. And also, we have Super Mario Bros. 3 pipes. That's what they do. We're gonna see it later. So Turtle Rock, I guess, is basically the Nintendo Tribute Zone. Well, if Turtle Rock is the Nintendo Tribute Zone, then Link's Awakening must be the Nintendo Tribute Zone, except it's the entire game. I mean, think about it. Like, not only does it recycle Turtle Rock from A Link to the Past... Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Link's Awakening just has so many Nintendo shoutouts, it's crazy. You've got the Kirby enemies, you've got the Goomba enemies. I think the secret identity of the Windfish is, in fact, either Satoru Iwata or Shigeru Miyamoto. One of those two. Now, it's probably not a single Nintendo developer. I'm being weird while there's nothing else to talk about. Ah! I've been hit by that thing again. Wow, these the little guys take a lot of hits from your regular Master Sword. Although, I actually did forget to go and get a crucial item. I can pick it up later, but... Okay, I need the boss key for that. I did forget to pick up one item that I'm going to need later, but... Okay, that room's pointless. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. I am a silly mongrel. Though I suppose I could use the, They go all out for this last dungeon, I think. Well, this isn't even the final dungeon. There's one more, and it goes way all out. I remember that much. Oh, I'm missing a key. And there it is. Good. I thought for sure I would have had to, like... Thought for sure I had missed something and I would have to, like, go back and do a bunch of awful stuff. There's our boss key. Where does this one put us? Oh, it puts us back in the other... Oh, whatever. Let's just move on here. We got the boss key, so we can go get the item. Well, at least they were kind enough to give us, lots of magic jars, because they knew we would need them. Wow, why do these pipes have to be so elaborate? Okay, so now we go into this one. Nope, that's... I'm sorry, you guys are probably, like, getting bored with me getting lost all the dang time, but... I'm glad I found that floor tile room, though. That was amusing to me. Gotta kill these guys again. There. Dead. Finally. Oh, we've got to go right, I think. No, we've got to go left. Actually, we do got to go left, because I remember something about this place. Ooh, wow. Wow, the bomb actually led to an exit. Actually, this is pretty important. Not the cape, what am I thinking? Now, we are technically in the middle of a dungeon. We're just outside for a little bit, but if you use the mirror here, you find this cave. What's in this cave? Dark World enemies in the Light World, that's what. Also, I didn't know this until now. Oh, jeez. These enemies are apparently called Gorias. But when you think of Goria, don't you, like, think of boomerangs? Well, I do at least. I don't know who thought they were that big a challenge, because they really aren't, but guess what's here? They hid a heart piece in a dungeon. Technically speaking, that's what they did. It's actually kind of clever, but I don't think there's anything that hints at the existence of that cave unless you hop from the top of the mountain and have to climb that place again, but that's not exactly very hard to do. Here is... That's an interesting sprite, but here's the most disappointing item in the entire game, I think. You can now reflect beams that your previous shield could not, but literally, who cares? Those eye lasers are the only things in the game that really kind of even shoot that kind of laser. There's no other enemy in the game that uses an attack your mirror shield can block. Also, the walls are... These cracked walls are different. It looks really hard to... Also, this mirror shield sprite is completely new for this hack, and I gotta hand it to the spriter. Your bunny sprites are good, but I like the old mirror shield way better. What the heck? What is that? Weird enemy. What are those? The little ball things from Majora's Mask? Oh, this room. I remember this room. Okay. So let's, I'll tell you a little story. At least one other Let's Player, I won't say who, because I don't remember his name, but he managed to get himself stuck in that little space with the chest while the blue tiles were up, so he was technically stuck and could not get out. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's mean. But I'm pretty sure he had this. And if you have this, and if you have the magic boomerang, like, no, you can't hit it. You would have to really be... You would have to get yourself stuck on purpose if you wanted to get stuck in there with a chest. But you can escape with the magic mirror. And that's basically all I wanted to waste 5 seconds telling you. But he was Hollywooding like mad. He acted like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck. Oh, what are we gonna do? Viewers, find out next time on A Link to the Past, etc., etc. And he was like, so... He was a very silly Let's Player that I do not follow unless I want to have myself a laugh. I should really be focusing on this area right now. Because this area, as you can probably tell, annoys me greatly. I don't even know what door I opened. I think it was the south door. Alright, I think I got it. Yes! Here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That was weird. It's kind of a weird area. Okay, so the mirror shield is actually useful because you can block... Ouch. You can block these eye lasers. Oh, geez, now what? Do I do this? Wow. That works. I did not think that would work. But it does. That's really neat. Uh-oh. It's one of those enemies. So this game kind of does expect you to use the shield to block from a different angle by drawing your sword, and that is actually one of the coolest parts about this dungeon that I did not ever actually remember. And well, what's the point of this? Can you do something with the mirror here too? Oh, you kinda can. I wonder what's in here. Yeah, this would actually be pretty sick if I somehow lost my dungeon progress or some such. Actually, fairies are nice. I'm gonna catch these. I'm not gonna really have time to go get a potion at the store, so that's actually pretty convenient. Mid-dungeon healing. I guess they expect you to get hurt quite a bit in Turtle Rock, and considering the enemies are extremely hard, you probably will. And now that I think about it, that actually has the side effect of making this location my new magic mirror warp point. Because When you use the magic mirror, you go back to the previous dungeon entrance you were in, and that actually means that that location will be where I go back to should I choose to use the mirror. So it's kind of like a checkpoint, and that's really cool too. I'm learning so much about this game that I didn't know back when I was playing it for the first time. And I guess they expect you to use a lot of bombs here. Yeah, let's use bombs. Is that close enough? No, it's not. Silly me. 10 bombs is also a pretty low amount, but if you want to get any upgrades for your bomb bag, you don't even need a bag to carry bombs, but we're coming up on the boss now, I think. This looks really bossy. This room looks really bossy. It's a bossy room. So you actually need the ice rod for this boss. Yeah, you know how long ago we got the ice rod? Say hello to, I have no idea what its name is, but it has a fire head, and it has an ice head. And the ice head is pretty interesting, because it makes slippery ice floor. Ow. And that actually hurt. Jeez. What you have to do is hit the fire head with ice, and then slash with the sword. Ow. I've got to pay attention to its tail, because that telegraphs the head attack. Now, it's pretty interesting, this boss. Actually, come to think of it, if you run out of magic, I have fairies, so it's no big deal. If you run out of magic, then it's game over if you don't have a potion, because there's no way to actually hurt the heads anymore. I think I'm in trouble. Okay, that's one head down. And what really stinks about it is... Oh, geez, I have to deal with the ice head now. This could be trouble. Okay, let's get up in the side here. Oh, jeez. Well, the other head is dead, and I have one fairy left. Not fairy. This is the last fairy. So with all of the heads dead, it goes into its final phase here. Now, the funny thing about it is, this theme of hitting fire with ice and vice versa, doesn't that sound like a certain Ocarina of Time boss that you... Oh, jeez, I'm so dead. The ice floor stays, and this is worse than... This is worse than the Moldorm, actually. Okay. Because you can see where I have to hit it. And it's dead. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. I did not expect to come out of that one alive. I was so unprepared. Wow, just... Oh, my goodness. But hey, guess who's in the last crystal? Zelda? Oh, gee, that's pretty passive about having your life saved. Okay, there you go, that's better. He's not exactly gentle-natured if he goes through all of this to save somebody. He's pretty determined, I would think. So he's just been sitting there for so long? If he's just been sitting in the Dark World for so long, like, why doesn't he just go through the portal that has apparently opened? And she says it too. That's like uttering a prayer, I think. I don't know, but oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did not die. Because this is a no-death run, right? So now that we have all 7 maidens in their crystals... Oh, yeah. One more thing. These enemies are actually called Lynels. They've only ever been seen in this game, A Link Between Worlds, and Zelda 1 on the NES, so I'm happy that they came back. They're kind of lion centaurs, and you can block their shots, so I guess these guys are meant to be like... Well, some of their shots are passing through me for some reason. The sword can't hurt them, that's very interesting. Can my sword... Okay, my sword can hurt them, but I just need to do a spin attack. That is because I have been using just the Master Sword, not the stronger variants at all. Ow. Let's just move past, because I don't want to deal with that enemy. So I guess you need the Tempered Master Sword in order to damage that enemy without having to resort to a spin attack. Anyhow, the 7 maidens can open up this glowing tower that you can't get into without all 7 crystals. And this will be the last dungeon. Now, the annoying thing is, if I want to come back up here, I have to go through those caves all over again. The GBA version added a 9th warp point, so you can go back to Turtle Rock whenever. Next time, Ganon's Tower.